Welcome to the repost of my first official live stream. I'm new at this, so I appreciate your patience in advance. We'll see how this goes. So far, I'm the only one here. Just me and crickets. Well, they're outside, I'm sure, but there are crickets. Because it's very quiet. Oops, let's see. 0 watching, unless you're watching on the repost. I am early. We have 13 minutes. We're not even in the countdown yet, but this is my first one, so I just want everything to go well. So I'm online early just to test things out. My health is good. I have a green light on my live. My stream health has a green light. I'm thinking that's a good thing. Oh my goodness, 7 people. Welcome. Can you all hear me? Write something in the live chat if you can hear me. This is my first official live chat, so I'm new to this. I just typed hi. Can you guys see that in the chat? Can you see a chat? Sorry, I'm new to this, everybody. Can you hear me? Huh, okay. Oh, hi Janice. I got my first chat. Janice, you're my first chat on live streaming. This is exciting. I hope this goes well, and I appreciate your patience in advance. So we're just going to welcome everybody as they come in, and I'm thinking maybe we'll just chit-chat, Q&A, and then we'll play with some live commentary on Mahjong time. Does that sound good? If anybody has any ideas of what you want to do during live streams, let me know. I do hope to have some beginner live streams where we talk about beginner tips and tricks. I think maybe the next one that we do, we could do that. Oh, hi Peg. Thank you so much for commenting on those videos. It really does encourage me. You're one of the most vocal, and I appreciate that. Hi Joanne. Can you guys hear me okay? I got this new microphone down here. My son, do you see it right here? It's a blue microphone. It was my son's microphone. That he's a gamer, and so he's doing a YouTube channel too, and he upgraded his microphone, so he gave me his. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. Anytime I look to the side, it's because I'm checking out the chat. Hopefully all this will get better over time. I'm kind of studying live streaming, but it's a bit high tech, and you know I'm a simple girl, and I'm even though I do have a bit of a technical background as far as my administrative background, but some of this stuff is a little over my head. So this live streaming thing is kind of intimidating a bit. So we'll see how it goes. So what kind of things would you guys like to see in these live streams? Write in the comment section. I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do a teacher session too, where anybody who wants to or does teach people how to play Mahjong, we could talk about tips and ideas for teaching the game. Yes, Peg. You know what? Somebody bought a lesson kit from me recently, and she called, and we probably spent about 2 hours on the phone just talking about teaching. And I thought, well, why not do it in a live stream? There are all kinds of different things that you can do while teaching in a live situation, of course. So I thought we could maybe share some ideas in a live stream. Oh, we're up to 14 watching. Welcome, everybody. Chat something so we could say hi to you by name. We have Peg, Joanne, and Janice have all commented something. Otherwise, I don't know who's watching. But welcome to you all, regardless. I think we'll go until 10 minutes in, and then we'll try to play a game at Mah Jongg time. Do any of you play at Mah Jongg time? Oh, okay, Peg. I've only played at myjong.net. Never at Mah Jongg time. Okay, awesome. Well, you'll get to see what the interface is like. I think Mah Jongg time is the best because it feels most like a real table. I think at the other places that I've tried, I won't mention them by name, they're just like the tiles on the screen, almost like HTML 1.0. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily, but I just think that the environment at Mah Jongg time is much more appealing. That's why I chose that as far as where I get my subscription from. And I think it's worth it. I mean, if you break down the annual subscription, it works out to about, I don't know, $8 a month or something like that. And to me, that's totally worth it. Okay, so Casula, is that your real name? Casula, C-A-S-U-L-A? Welcome. So I see you play at myjong.net too. I know, I understand that that's a pretty popular platform. A lot of people from Mah Jongg That's It, the Facebook group, a lot of people from there play at myjong.net. So I have heard, you know, mixed reviews on that. I just like playing at Mah Jongg time because it feels like you're sitting at the table. And I've made some friends there too, so that's a big difference. And most likely everybody who plays at myjong.net have made friends there too. Oh, Carol. Okay. Casula, that's Carol. Hi, Carol. Do any of you play at Mah Jongg time? You know, this giveaway that I'm doing, I'm giving away 30-day VIP memberships there. So you can, if you win, of course, you'll get to play there for 30 days and check it out. mahjongtime.xxx. It's mahjongtime.com. mahjongtime.com. And that's Mahjong with 1 G. Yeah, .com. mahjongtime.com. So you'll get to see when we get in there. You could see I've got the screen up here. So this is, I've logged in. Well, maybe what I should do is log in so you can see what it's like. Although you're not really missing much. It's just a login page. And then there's a pretty dragon, and then you land here. This is kind of the lobby, I guess you could say. Entered what, Peg? You entered for the contest, or you entered Mah Jongg time? All right, well, anyhow, you can play at Mah Jongg time for free, but the way it works is you get what's called dragon coins, and those coins you pay to play at a table. Like you see right here how it says entry fee, that's 500 coins, and you get 1,000 coins a day for free. So you can play 2 times minimum, but if you lose, then you lose those coins and you'll have to wait till the next day to play. So that's how you would play there for free. But I need to play more than just 2 games. I mean, in a sitting, I probably would play maybe 8. So I want to have way more dragon chips than just 1,000 a day. So I have a VIP membership where I get, I don't even know how many dragon chips I get, but it's enough to play as much as I want. And that's why I think it's worth it. So this is, oh, okay, you joined the contest. Okay, cool. So your image is blurry. That's probably, it could be, Peg, are you on a PC desktop, or are you watching from an iPad or iPhone? Your image is blurry. I'm not sure what to do about that. On my screen, I have my window at Mahjong time maximized. I wonder if I minimize it, if it would help you. I don't know. Let me minimize it and see what happens here. Oh, look. This is how I edit my videos, you guys. You're seeing my dirty laundry. See? This is what I do all day. I edit videos. All right, I'm going to close that. No. Okay, so does that look any better, Peg, if I minimize? Okay, so you're on a Mac desktop and it looks blurry, huh? I'm not sure what to say about that. If I minimize my window, does that create a better view for you? Oh, okay, let's see what that looks like. If I view full screen on my laptop PC, I cannot read chat. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff we're going to have to figure out as we go. This is the first time I've done a live stream officially. I did test it about a month ago or so, and it seemed to go well. But I only had a couple people on, so I wasn't really getting many, I wasn't getting much feedback. So it's blurry, huh? Is it blurry for everybody? Peg says it's blurry. We're up to 18 viewers. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody's resolution? Can you see the Mahjong time lobby okay, or is it blurry? It might look a little different when we get into a game, though. Okay, awesome, Janice. Thank you. Huh, okay. It may be on the viewer's end, I'm thinking, because when I record and post these videos, they look crisp and clean. So I don't know, it might be a bandwidth thing on your end, Peg. I'm not sure. But you know what I'm going to do? We're 13 minutes in now. I think I'm going to go ahead and join this game here in a minute to get a seat. I just wanted to tell you about the lobby at Mahjong time. Oh, okay. All right, so this is the lobby, and this is where you would come in, you would log in and land on this page, and you click on Fun Games, and this is where all the real players are. If you want to just practice, if you're brand new to the game and to the online interface, you can play in the school games, which is right here, Mahjong School. If you click in there, they have tables by category, and you can practice. But it's all, predetermined, and all the tiles are focused on those categories. So it just lets you get used to the interface. But to play with people, you want to be in Fun Games, and then you pick the style that you want to play. So you can see there's Hong Kong, Taiwanese, competition rules, and then American style and Japanese style, which is Reach. So we're on the American style tab. Huh, okay. So Carol says, I'll opt out of chat and view full screen to get best picture, probably speed of internet too. Okay, so Peg, you might want to try that too. Okay, Peggy, you just found the live chat thing. I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but I hope that you're able to see the chat. Okay, so on here you see the game name, and that just tells you typically how fast the picking is. Like if you see auto 6 sec, that means that you have 6 seconds to decide on whether or not to keep a picked tile. And then you have marathons. Those are 4 games, and they typically last an hour. So you need to make sure that you're ready to spend a whole hour if you're going to play a marathon. I try to stay out of those, to tell you the truth, because that's a bit long for me. So I like trying to play these auto 6 sec or the fast 5. That's a 5-second decision. And over here in this rounds column, this quick Mah Jongg, that's also an indicator that it's just 1 game at a time. Love bots. Peg, you like playing with bots? That's in Mah Jongg school. If you go to Mah Jongg school, you play with bots. And there are practice games there. So there's one more seat I'm going to go in. So we're going to play a game. Let's see if I got there. Oh, I missed it. That's what happens if somebody gets there before you. So now we have to wait. Shoot. You can watch games in progress, though. You just go over here to the action column and click watch. And you can watch them play, which I don't really like doing that. I want to play. So actually what we could do is start a new table. Let me show you how that works. I'm going to go ahead and join a brand new table. See how the everything's all gray? These 4 players here are grayed out. That means nobody's sitting at that table yet. So I'm going to click join and start the table. So you can see here I am, and here's the table. And then anytime somebody joins, you'll see their profile there. That's me right there, Hop Toy. So if you ever play at Mah Jongg time, look for Hop Toy. That would be me. So we're just going to sit here and wait for people to join. Does anybody have any questions? Maybe questions about the YouTube channel or about the exercises that I have out there? If you ever have any ideas of what you would rather see, let me know. I don't think I have the bandwidth to add new exercises. I'm pretty capped out as far as my my schedule. It's pretty deep. I have a lot of videos. But I think the exercises that are out there focus on some really good skill sets. But I'm open to ideas, so if you guys have any ideas on different exercises that you can do to improve your game, I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you have any strategies that you play by, I'd love to hear about those too. I'm always open to learning new things, and you'll never stop learning with Mah Jongg. It's kind of one of those games that are ever evolving. I mean, we just got Siamese style last year. That's a brand new version, thanks to Gladys Grad. Oh, good. Peggy, iPad picture is clear. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Now, on an iPad, though, you can't see chat. Is that right? Can you see chat on your iPad? Oh, Carol, thank you. You're welcome. I love doing these lessons. I really do. It brings me so much joy because I know it's helping people, and I love that. And of course, I love Mah Jongg. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't love this game. And I know you guys wouldn't be watching if you didn't love this game too. You're welcome, Peg. Do you think it's helped your game, doing these strategies? I wish someone would join the table. Let me show you another thing. Look over here underneath my profile. Do you see this says tables waiting for players? If there are other tables that people are sitting at, you'll see them listed here. So you can actually abandon your seat to join another table. So if another table starts up and there's an empty seat, you can leave. And that's one of the nice things about this. You can kind of see what's going on outside of this particular room. Okay, Nancy, so I see you're watching on an iPad. You could see a small screen in the chat. Is it legible though? Are you able to actually read it? Okay, Peg, I'm glad to hear that you feel your game is improving, but yes, it definitely takes practice. And I know that the strategies that I teach, you know, the targeted onset where you build around multiples, that's really uncomfortable for people at first. But once you get used to it, it becomes second nature, and then you just play that way. Okay, do you see how this table right here just popped up and there are two people sitting at that table, the two yellow people there? I'm going to abandon this table and I'm going to join this other table. I just click join and I'll pop out of that one and into this one. Now we're just waiting on one player. So you can see this is Mimi Bo and Jilly. I think I've seen Mimi Bo before. I don't know if I've seen Jilly before. But anyway, we just need one more player. One more player and then we can play. Oh, here we go. We're getting started. Wish me luck. You know I like to build around multiples. We have one multiple, the 5 dot. So that's what we're going to hold on to, 5 dot. We got 2 jokers. That's nice. In this case, oh, look, 7 bams. We have another multiple there, 5, 7. I'm thinking consecutive, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at it's made for us. How nice is that? I'm going to hold this 6 crack though. Oh no, like numbers, the bane of my existence. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, we'll give up on the 6 crack because I don't want to throw like numbers. Okay, so our players ranked by ability. It's not, I mean, it's not really ability. If you look at this little gold thing, that's my belt. You get belts kind of like in martial arts. We're going to get rid of those 3. Martial arts, you know, you get like a brown belt and then you get different colors and that kind of shows your skill level. It's kind of like that, but if you play there over time, your winning hands add up, and that's what gives you that's what levels you up. So if you don't win, it takes longer to level up and get a higher belt. So we're gonna pass those. If you see, like right now, all these right here, these are actually all brown belts, I think. Brown belts with, like I have a brown belt with 1 stripe. Oh, we got a keeper. Okay, we definitely want to do the Charleston again. Let's pass the green east 1 crack. Okay, anyway, no, they don't know I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't think that's a problem at all. Slava, who is the owner, operator, maybe even programmer of Mahjong Time, he streams. He streams all the time. Okay, we do not have keepers. We're going to play 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we have these jokers, we really only have 4 discards, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to that hand there, I think. That way we're leveraging those multiples with the 5 dot and 7 bam. So anyway, everybody here is at a brown belt. You do see black belts on here. They have a black belt. And that just means that they've played there for a long time and they've played enough games to level up that high. I don't think it really equates to skill though. I think it's really more about longevity. Okay. We'll pass 3, maybe. Okay, 3. Okay. For anybody new who joined us, welcome. I see we have 23 watching the stream. Welcome. Okay, we're ready to play now. So we're going to play 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got another multiple. I think that's going to be joker bait, though. Do you all know what joker bait is? We're passing on that. So this pick and discard, we joined a table that is not, I think it's, I don't know if it's an auto pass. We may have to click pass. No, it's not. It is auto. So anytime you have a tile that could be used for whatever the current discard is, you're going to get an opportunity to say pass, pung, kong, etc. But you have to be really careful clicking on those words, because if your mouse is not over far enough, you could accidentally make an exposure. I have ruined many hands that way. So be really careful when you pick the action that you want to take. So we're playing 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive hand. We're kind of committing early just because we have joker bait and 2 discards. So 5, 6, 7, 8 is the second hand down under consecutive run. So that means we need an 8 bam badly. That's what that means. No, we need a 6 dot and an 8 bam. 5, 6, 7, 8, and none of our tiles are out yet. Oh, 7 crack. Yeah, we don't need that.
3 bamboos. 9 bamboos. 9 dots.
Okay, what are those exposed tiles across from you? Those are all discards. And you have options of how that is laid out. In mine, I like them laid out in a line like this so I can scan the discards. Also, if you hover over any tiles in your hand on your turn, they will lift off the table to help you identify them. So those are all the discards. After my pick, I'll tell you what the options are. Oh, did you see that 7 crack hop up there? Anyway, another option is for them to be displayed on the table randomly. And I don't really, even though that's how the game is really played in, you know, live when you're playing with other people. No, that's not for us. Did you see that pass pung kong? You just have to make sure you put your mouse way to the left. Oh, 4 dot, no. Anyway, the other option with the discard display is a random placement. And it's kind of a new option, and so I'm not used to it, and I really don't like it. So I always revert back to this.
7 characters.
See the east, how they're popped up there? It's kind of a helper. Oh, and it only happens on your turn. Yeah, you got it, Peg. Those are the discards. And you'll see soon here how people make exposures and what to do when jokers are out in an exposure and how to exchange. I'll explain all that. We got a keeper. 8 bam, finally. That took a while. Okay, we're not quite set though. We need a 6 dot or an 8 bam to get set.
7 characters.
Do you all know what set means?
7 bamboos.
Okay, we have a pung in that. We don't need that. Lost Wi-Fi. Everything clear. Okay, good, Nancy. I'm glad things are good for you.
1 dot.
Okay, so we need a 6 dot badly at this point. I really don't want to use my jokers to make that happen, but we might have to. It'd be nice to get a 6 dot or an 8 bam. So let's see here. Right about here is going to be the end of the 3rd wall. That's when I'm going to get rid of my joker bait. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that either.
8 characters.
Okay, no, set, being set, or Carol, when you're saying I'm waiting for one tile, that's called being waiting. You're waiting or fishing or you're ready to win. Set is different. Set means that you can act on every piece of your hand. So we can pung the 5 dot. We can Kong the 8 bam, but we cannot Kong the 6 dot, so we are not set. If I had a 6 dot, an 8 bam, or another joker, then we would be set because we could act on every piece of the hand. So that's what being set is. And now we have a whale of joker bait right here. All these 8s, which we are not going to use. I need to get rid of them though because we're almost at the last wall. This is almost a wall here, so I'm going to get rid of these. Well, I kind of have to. It'd be nice if somebody needs those, and nobody even flinched. So I'm probably not going to get anything out of that 8. That's too bad. I'm kind of surprised nobody has claimed any discards yet. That's a bit unusual. Oh, I should have gotten rid of that 8 dot instead. Well, not really though, because... Oh, shoot! I just threw that too. Okay, so this is what happens when somebody wins. Okay, so they won a 1, 2, 3 consecutive with opposite dragons, and you see here, I threw it, so I had to pay double. You see my profile there with -60? It's because I got the penalty. Okay, so we're going to play again. I'm going to click play again, and it'll throw you back into the table. And in this case, I'm all by myself. Hopefully more people will come join. You didn't really get to see any exposures with jokers though, and to see how that happens, and I'll show you that hopefully in the next table. And I never got to make a single exposure, and I was ready on, you know, 3/4 of my hand. That was kind of strange. I'm going to click on some of these other tables just so you can see. This is the reach table here. They're waiting on one player. Here's competition rules. Nobody's playing. Here's Taiwanese. They're sitting there all by themselves just like me. And here's Hong Kong style, no tables. So you can kind of browse the different tables or click all and you will see all the different tables. I don't ever use that view though. I stick with the different styles. Yeah, nobody made an exposure. That was kind of unusual. I'm hoping this next game we'll have some exposures so I can show you how to claim an exposed joker. Hi Susan, you're welcome. I'm happy to share. I really love doing it. We're up to 31 viewers. Welcome everybody. Someone asked, when is it best to throw your joker bait? Before the end of the third wall. So I like to play by a strategy called, well, strategy by wall. So basically the first and second wall, you kind of burn through the first and second wall during the deal and the Charleston. So you're building your hand in the Charleston, and then the first few discards, picks and discards are through that second wall, and then you start picking and discarding from the third wall. That's where you really solidify your hand. By the end of the third wall, you should know what hand you're playing. When you start or when you go in towards the end of that third wall, you want to start getting rid of flowers, dragons, and joker bait, and other fresh tiles by the end of that third wall. You do not want to be sitting in the fourth wall while we're picking and discarding from the fourth wall. You don't want to be holding on to flowers, dragons, and joker bait, because you could feed people after they have had time to build their hand. So timing is everything with this game. So somebody, let's see. You're welcome, Jane. Thank you. She's just thanking me for sharing the love of the game. Okay, so Nancy asked about, do you have to pay for this game that I'm playing? Well, you don't have to. You can play up to 2 games free if you lose those 2 games. If you win, you can keep playing for free. But you have to win because it costs what's called dragon coins, and you get an allotment of dragon coins every day. So if for a free subscription, you get 1,000 dragon coins, and it costs usually 500 dragon coins per game to play because every player is paying those 500 coins, so the winner gets all those coins, and that's what allows you to keep playing. The memberships come with money bags. You get all kinds of dragon coins. So if you have a VIP membership, which is what I have, you can play as much as you want, and that's what I've opted for. It turns out to be about $8 a month, which to me is nominal. It's worth it for me. Let's see. So Susan said her game has improved by watching the videos. So thank you. I'm so glad to hear that, Susan. That's awesome. Can you turn, let's see, can you turn off the sound so the tile names are not announced? So Carol asked, can you turn off the sound so the tile names are not announced? I believe you can. You could either turn down your own sound on your computer, or you can probably go into the game settings and turn off the sound. As a matter of fact, a lot of people ask me about settings. Let me just go into there. You have to exit the table. Since I'm the only one here, I'm going to go ahead and exit. And we're back at the lobby now. This up here is, well, you can't see it because, hold on a second. Let me move that. Okay. This little cog up here in the upper right corner, that's how you change the game settings. And you go into general settings to pick the different styles that you want to play, and then under game settings is where you have some options there. I do not see where you can turn off the sound. I think you just have to turn the sound off of your own computer, or turn your speakers down or something like that. So I guess not. Oh, look, so here there's 2 seats available. I'm going to join that one. So we're just waiting for one more person. Okay, so you see this person here, Monarch. She's a white belt, so that means she's brand new to Mah Jongg time. That doesn't say whether or not she's a beginner or advanced. We don't know that. But we do know that she's new to Mah Jongg time because she has a white belt. Nana, she's got a black belt, so she's been at Mah Jongg time for a long time. Most likely she's probably an advanced player. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I was just checking out the chat. We're waiting for one more player, and we are up to 34 watching. Welcome, everybody. You'll have to let me know if you like this kind of thing. I'm planning on doing this every other Sunday for American style. And we'll be playing from 7 to 8 as a starter. I don't know if 1 hour is a good time frame. I mean, later we may increase that depending on the if people enjoy it. Oh, here we go. We have our 4th player, so we're going to start a game. Let's hope we have exposures this time. How long have I played Mah Jongg? I learned how to play Mah Jongg in 1973. So I was young. I was a little one. All right, so let's see here. I like to build around multiples, as you all probably know. So I'm going to build around these 2s. I'm thinking we could maybe do a year hand or a consecutive hand with the 1, 2, 3. I see a 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3 with opposite dragons. Who knows? So I think we're in between consecutive and the year category. But we have to pick already because I am not passing like numbers. Like numbers is almost as bad as passing a pair. And I don't like to do it unless I'm unless I know exactly my hand and I only have, I don't know, 1 or 2 discards. So we have to pick. So the point here is we need to pick either consecutive or a year. I think I'll just give up the 1 dot. We'll just let that one go. We could still play both the year category and consecutive. So we'll see what happens. So I've been playing Mahjong since 1973. I learned playing Wright-Patterson style, which is Air Force rules. And I played that style for about 20 years. And then I learned American style, this style here. Okay, we picked up a 3. I'll keep that because it's in the 1, 2, 3, 4 range. And because we have 4s in our discards here, I can't keep 4, or I would. Anytime I play mixed suit consecutive, I try to keep 4 numbers in a range around my multiple, in which case that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have like numbers, and so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pass like numbers. And I'm keeping the 7 because we might play a year category. If we get dragons, maybe we could even go for the big hand. The big year hand. Oh, we got nothing. Anyway, I learned how to play American style in probably 2000. And then a few years later, I learned how to play Cantonese style. And then probably about 7 years ago, I learned how to play Japanese style. And then I've studied several other styles, but I really focus on 5 because I really don't have the bandwidth to learn more, or to play more, I should say. Let's see, Real Mahjong, it's $5.99 a month. So yeah, it's a couple dollars more at Mahjong time. Okay, so we got a green dragon. I think I'm going to give up the 3 dot because we could play maybe the big year hand here. Wouldn't that be exciting? Play that big year hand. Okay, why is the last tile enlarged? I think it's just part of their programming. It just shows it's really what the disc or the drawn tile is going to be. So it will minimize here in a minute. I don't know why that's like that. It's kind of strange, I know, but during the Charleston, just ignore that. And during the pick and discard phase of the game, whatever tile you draw is going to be big like that. Okay, no keepers. So we're in between consecutive 1, 2, 3 and a year hand. And I've noticed, I don't know if y'all are curious about this or not, but the Charleston, online anyway, I haven't really timed it in a live game, but the Charleston takes about half the time. So this is like phase 1. I kind of call it, well, the Charleston phase, and then there's the pick and discard phase. So I think I'll keep the 3. So this Charleston usually takes, I don't know, 7 minutes or so. And then the pick and discard phase takes about half that. I mean, not half that, but the other half. So games are around 20 minutes. That's kind of a standard time frame. Okay, so we picked up another multiple here, 2 bam. We have tiles to pass, so we still don't have to pick a hand. Okay, 3 tiles to go. I was hoping for dragons. So we're in between like numbers with 2s and a year hand. We could even play the 1, 2, 3 consecutive hand with dragons. So we're in between consecutive and the year. Oh, and like numbers. We're playing 3 categories right now. So we have lots of discards. Lots of flexibility, lots of options. I don't know if this is going to be a winner. Okay, so now we're in the pick and discard phase of the game.
Green dragon.
Oh, I'm going to move my picture back up. Oops. There we go.
9 bamboo.
I want to show you. Oop, that's a good tile.
8 dots.
I don't know yet if we're going to use that. Maybe we should switch to I'm going to just move my tiles. You have the option of moving your tiles around, but you could also let the program move or organize the tiles by suit, but I like the freedom to move the tiles around. So that's one of the settings, and I can show you that if you're interested.
6 characters.
No, we don't want that. So I'm thinking probably like numbers with 2s is going to be the hand here. We still don't have to pick, but that's kind of where I see this hand going at the moment. We really don't need this north. We could still maybe play the big ear hand though. I'll hold these right here for as long as possible and see if that comes in. It's always fun to win a big hand. Oh, I wanted to show you this helper over here. It's called a game helper. Right here in this upper right panel, you have all the tiles with numbers by them. The red number tells you how many have been discarded, and the blue is how many are still available. So some people like that and some people don't. Whenever anyone creates a table that can be played, they may or may not have that available to you. So I try not to rely on that. I rely on my eyes on the table. So I kind of train myself to look at the discards on the table as opposed to the game helper.
2 characters.
Oh, pass. I'm not ready for it. Okay, do you see this exposure here on the bottom left? And you see this tile here is kind of glowy.
5 dots.
It's kind of ghostly. That's a joker. So that tile, oh, red dragon, that's a keeper.
North wind.
We might be able to play the big hand.
2 characters.
Oh, bummer. Okay, so there's a red, one red is out and one green is out.
5 characters.
1, 2, 2 cracks. I think the like number hand is probably a long shot at this point because 2 cracks are out. I think the big hand is probably
South wind.
viable, but it's probably a long shot.
9 characters.
We'll see what happens.
9 dots.
Let's see here. We could still play. We could still play a year hand.
East wind.
I'll just move these around a little. Okay, so we'll get rid of the 6s, I think. Okay, let's see. Why is the... Okay, yes, I'll explain that. Why is the tile turned sideways? I want to explain about this joker situation really quick, too. So, I don't know if you can see that, but the other 3 7s, is the word opaque? You can't see through it, basically. But the joker is glowy, and you can kind of see there's a little bit of an animation that goes on in there. That means it's a joker. So if I draw a 7 bam and I want that joker, I just click on it and it will swap it and put it in my hand. So like I have it right here, the 7 bam. I could take that. Maybe I should consider it. I'll go, let me see here. How many? Oh, there's 3 green dragons out. So the big ear hand is gone. So I'm going to go ahead and take that joker. So I'll show you how it's done.
3 characters.
So you have to wait till your turn. And then you just click on it.
7 bamboo.
So it just took that joker. So now I have the joker in my hand.
Bamboo.
So we're now going to play either like numbers. Okay, we don't want that. Most likely we'll play either a year hand or like numbers with 2s, which is going to be hard because there's two 2 cracks already out. That means I need jokers if I'm going to play that. That's a bummer. Oh, okay, so pass. I don't want that. Okay, so Peg asked, why is the 7 turned sideways? That, ooh, there's another flower. Maybe we could play flowers with 2s instead of the dragons. We only have 1 white dragon, so we could get rid of those. So this sideways tile, that's what was discarded that launched their exposure.
South wind.
Oh, keeper. We got a joker.
1 character.
Okay. Awesome. We need that
2
badly.
bamboo.
Okay, we'll Kong that. See these words here? You got to make sure you click in the middle of it. I have clicked the wrong word before and ruined my hand. So make sure that you click in the middle of a word or you could be sorry. So anyway, back to the turn tile. In Asian versions, well, mostly Japanese style, really, I think is the only one that does this, or world competition, mahjong competitions, international competitions do this too. Any tile that is claimed
2 bamboo.
in a discard. So they just took my joker. Did you see that?
1 bamboo.
Anytime you make an exposure with a discard, that discarded tile in your exposure is turned sideways. And it is sideways in the exposure that in a way that indicates the player who discarded it. So because the tile is in the middle of the exposure, the player across from that player discarded it.
Pung.
So this player over here to the right, my right, discarded that 7 bam.
4 characters.
So you see my exposure here on the bottom right?
Dots.
Hold on, let me do this pick real quick. I need to get rid of this white dragon really quick. I waited way too long. Okay, I'm gonna pung that
Pung.
because yeah, I'm behind the curveball. I need jokers. Anyway, so do you see how this set of flowers here, the outside tile to the right is turned sideways? It's because the player to my right discarded it. So wherever that discard came from, that particular tile within the exposure is turned. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to get rid of this 3 bam. It's fresh. I think this player's going to take it. Let's see if I'm right. I'm holding... Oh, surprise. Okay, so they're playing 1-3-3-5. They need 5 bams.
Plum.
Oh, I kind of have to take that.
Plum.
Bummer. Okay, we need 2 jokers. And there are 2 jokers available. That 1 bam over here is available. And this 3... Oh, bummer. This 3 dot over here is available. So there's 2 jokers available and I need them badly.
4 dots. White dragon. North wind. Red dragon. Kong.
Okay, so they need 7 dots.
Dragon.
We don't know what this player across from us is doing. This player over here needs 7 dots and there are none out. So I think it's probably time for me to play defense at this point.
8 characters.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more picks.
6 dots.
There's 1 8 bam. We'll throw the 6 crack.
6 characters.
There's 1 8 bam out. This player over here most... Uh-oh. Oh, they self-picked. I believe. So this is what happens when somebody wins. Yeah, they picked it themselves. 1-3-3-5. Why did they get such a big payout, though? That's a 25-point hand. Why did they get a double payout? I'm going to ask. Oh, they drew it themselves. Never mind. Wait a minute. Let me think about that. Oh, yes, that's correct. Because it's a 25-point hand. So everybody pays them double because they picked it themselves. Okay, so that was another game. We could probably play one more. So I'm going to play again. Let's see if I can get in on the table. Okay, so we are going to wait for 2 more players. So does anybody have any questions about the interface? I think it's pretty intuitive. The one thing I didn't show you are the game settings when you're in game. I'll show you how that works when you get in the game here in just a minute. So you can see Kiskadi, the one in the middle, she's a black belt. That means she's been at Mahjong time for quite a while. And then Luann, I've seen her a lot. She's a good player. She's a brown belt, and she just left. And I'm a brown belt. But again, it doesn't really mean how good you are necessarily. It just means that you're leveling up, that you've, you know, you haven't been at Mahjong time for very long. It could also mean that you're a beginner, but that may or may not be true. So we're waiting for one more player. So I see we're up to 40 watching. Welcome, everybody. Say hi in the chat so I can say hi to you. Yes, Carol Kasula, C-A-S-U-L-A, Kasula. You can join Mahjong time and play for free. You could play up to 2 games for free every day. You get a 1,000 chips every day, so you can play for free there. You don't have to have a subscription. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking we've got multiples of 3s and 4s, so we're going to play consecutive. 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. There's 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. So we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get rid of the West, the 8, and the 5, I guess. Let's see, no. Let's get rid of the 9. Because we could play, if we get a 2 dot, we could play 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have a new multiple, 1 dot. Oh, and we got a 4 crack, a pung. That weighs heavier than a pair. So now, let's get rid of the 9 dot. Let's get rid of the 2 bam. And the 6 crack. Oh, I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, let's get rid of the 6 crack. Oh, okay. Here we go. Can't keep it all. So I'm thinking one of these is going to be joker bait, probably the ones. I'm thinking 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Or like numbers with 4s. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there's a 3. If we can get some flowers, we could play the consecutive Kong hand with 2 flowers. So we have to make a choice. We only have 2 discards. So I have to pick a hand. I'm thinking I need to probably give up the 1 dot, but I'm not going to pass like numbers. Nope, I won't do it. I think that's just as bad as passing a pair, so I don't do that. I'm going to give up on the 5. So that means we're probably playing 2, let's see, 2, 3, 4 or 3, 4, 5. We have a big gap of no flowers, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I do not pass like numbers unless I absolutely have to. If I'm ready on a hand during the Charleston, that's the only time I will do that. Okay, 3, let's see. We could play 3, 4, 5 with 4 pairs of 4 in the middle. Oh, and we have like numbers again. So yeah, we can't do that. So now we're going to go into the optional Charleston. So we have to give up the 5 dot at this point because I am not going to pass like numbers. If somebody is holding 9s and 5s, for example, or the 1 even, you'll just feed right into their hand, and I just don't think the risk is worth it. Okay, so let me, I see your question there, Jane. 1 second. Okay, you asked, why didn't you keep the 2 bam and try for a consecutive run with 3 suits? Because I have no flowers. That's a gap. Right now, I am thinking that I'm in trouble. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but my multiples are 3 and 4, so I just have to wait and see what I get. I'm going to have to recover probably during the pick and discard phase of the game. And I had to pass something, and I had like numbers, so it was either give up the 2, I don't recall, I have to rewatch. But, okay, so now this is good. We got the 5 crack back, and we have tiles we can pass. So I'm thinking 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 crack, 5 crack. 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get rid of those 3 right there. So I'll have to look and see why why I picked the 2 bam. I think because I was thinking of 2, 3, 4, 5 with dots and cracks, and we only had 1 2 bam and no 3 bam. If I had the 3 bam, I might have saved it. So we just got a keeper, 2 dot. That was good. And we have 3 tiles we can pass. The 4 bam, yeah, the 4 bam I kept because I was thinking we could fall back on like numbers with 4s. That's why I kept the 4 bam. But now I think the hand is pretty clear. 2, 3, 4, 5. The second hand down under consecutive run. And we need 5 cracks. If we got some 5 cracks or jokers, this would be much more comfortable. Okay, we pass on that. So if a 2 dot goes down, we're going to have to take it with the joker, which I hope we don't have to do. I don't want to put my only joker out early like that, but we may not have a choice. So we need 5 cracks and 2 dots at this point. Oh, there's a 3 bam. Let's see. Maybe we could play 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hold that 3 bam. We could play 2 bam, 3 bam, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 crack. That would be the, let me discard here. That would be the 4th hand down under consecutive run. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So we'll see. We're in between. We can get rid of these 3 right here. We have 3 discards before we have to decide. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. I'm going to take it. I really did not want to commit that early, but we can use jokers for the 5 crack. It's just we're committing to 2, 3, 4, 5 at this point. And there goes a 5 crack too, by the way. So we need jokers. Maybe I'll draw the 2 dot.
2 characters. 5 characters.
So you see how glowy that is for anybody who's new here? If anybody draws that 2 dot, they just click on that tile and the joker is switched and the joker goes into your hand.
4 characters.
Okay, we need a pung of that, so we're good. We don't need that tile.
7 characters. White dragon. 6 dots.
We need 5 cracks.
1 character.
And there are 2 out. That's a bummer.
4 dots.
We need 2 jokers.
White dragon. 5.
There's 1 red out. We could still play 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. There's no 2 bams and there's no 3 bams out yet. Oh, and there's a 2 bam. How nice. So we're in between 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. If we did 2, 3, 4, 5, we need 2 jokers. And we let that 4 crack go too, by the way, so we would need a joker for that. If we do 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, we need another joker for the 4 crack.
1 character.
At this point, we need 2 bam. Oh, and there's a 2 bam and a 3 bam out right now. So options are dwindling.
7 characters.
I think probably 2, 3, 4, 5 is the safest way to go, unless we draw in 2 bams, 2s and 3s in bams. We're going to get rid of that flower right away. I do not want to get stuck with a flower.
Chrysanthemum. Green dragon.
We'll throw the 4 bam next.
Green dragon.
Oh, there's a joker. That is needed badly. Okay, so I think we should play 2, 3, 4, 5. This 2 dot is still available.
8 dots.
And the 3 dot has not been thrown yet, so we can Kong that.
Pung. 5 dots. 6 characters.
It would be really nice to pick either a 5 crack or another joker. Or a 2 dot.
7 dots. 1 bamboo. 8 dots.
Now, if I draw a 2 bam or a 3 bam, I can discard the 5 and be ready. Oh no, okay, yeah. That's the second, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So now there's 2 3 bams out. I was just thinking, if I draw a 2 bam or a 3 bam,
West wind.
I could discard the 5 crack and be ready.
Kong.
Let's just see what happens.
7 bamboos.
The 2 3 2 3 4 hand is still viable.
9 bamboos. East wind. Kong.
Oh, there's 2 jokers. Okay, one of those jokers. Oh, and there's the 3 bam. Okay, we're ready on a 2 bam. We're ready on a 2 bam for 2 3 2 3 4. 2 3 2 3 4.
9 bamboos.
We need a 2 bam and there's only 1 out. We'll see what happens.
2 dots.
Oh, 2 dot. 2 bam. We need a 2 bam.
Characters. 5 characters. 8 bamboos. Kong.
They may be playing an even hand and they may even be using the 2 bam. They may have our... Oh, that's going away.
Joker.
That just announced that I'm waiting on a pair, probably.
East wind.
That's a bummer.
7 characters. 2 bamboos.
Oh, there it is, Mah Jongg.
Mah Jongg.
Woohoo! We won! That was interesting because this hand was kind of all over the place. Well, not really. It was between like 3 hands, 2 hands. But it was nice to win in this first official live stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Do you want to do more? Tell me in the comment section if you liked this. Is anybody there? I am going to post this as a replay, so if you want to rewatch the games, it should be posted. Just look for National Mah Jongg League live stream replay or something like that. I haven't decided how I'm going to name the videos. Thank you, Jane. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen, though. I mean, those 5 cracks going out early kind of hurt that plan a bit. Yeah, you've really got to be flexible and leave your options open for as long as possible. Yes, doesn't it feel nice to win? So what's interesting is we played 3 games. I threw one of the tiles, which is not good. The other game, was it a wall game? I don't remember now. And then this game, we won. So 1 out of 3 was a winner. That's probably about average to win 1 in 3 games, I think. Is it 1 in 3 or 1 in 4? I can't remember if it's 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. All right, so Jane, you thought it was helpful? You enjoyed this? Oh, Carla, I'm glad you liked it. So we'll do more every other Sunday at this time. Now, as far as the timing, we went for 1 hour. The first 15 minutes was just chit-chat, and then we played 3 games. Do you think that's good, or would you guys want to go longer? Because really, the games take about 15 minutes each. So tell me what you think. What's the 3 for? Carol? Thanks, Peg. She's just thanking me for instructing and playing. Yeah, sometimes when I do the teaching thing, I overlook things. Like sometimes in my exercises, I talk so much, I kind of don't notice tiles every now and again. As a matter of fact, I was just editing a video and I noticed that I let a tile go that I needed in a pass. But I keep that kind of stuff in there. I keep my mistakes in these videos because when you play in real life, you make mistakes. So, you know, I hope everyone can learn from me, both, you know, good and bad. So Jane says this was about right as far as timing. And with West Coast time, etc., that's a good point. So we'll 3 games in chat is good. Okay, well, I think so. We have 2 people saying 3 games in chat is really good. 1 hour. Let's just make that the standard for now, and then maybe in a month or 2 we can revisit it and go longer if y'all want to. But I guess I'll go ahead and conclude the live stream. Thank you everybody for coming, and share about it so we get more people here. I love helping and playing and building the community. It's been a blast. Send out a reminder. Oh, you just happened to come on? Are you okay? On Facebook, I'm going to put up an event. I'll have events posted on my Mah Jongg Central Facebook page, and then I'll do a comment or a post maybe like an hour before the event. But as far as sending a reminder from YouTube, I don't think I can do that. But if you subscribe to my channel and click the bell, you'll get a reminder. Let me just show you really quick how to do that. Let's see. I think I need to go to somebody else's channel. Let me show you. Hold on 1 second here. Let me see if I've missed any chats here. Okay. Send out a reminder. That would be great. It was fun. Oh, I had fun too. Sunday evenings. Yes, Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so let me show you just real quick how to subscribe and click the bell. I think what I'll do is just go to any YouTube channel so I can show you. Okay, so let's go to, let's see here. Let me see if I subscribe to this person here. Okay, we'll pause that for a second here. Oh, I don't see a subscribe. Oh, here we go. See that, how it says, I'm just going to unsubscribe so you can see what happens. So you see the subscribe button right here? If you click, oh, did I just exit the live stream? I think I did. Hold on a second. Oh, I think I just exited the live stream. I'm such a noob. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Oops. Oh, and I can't chat now. Oh, gosh. Okay, I don't know how to do this, you guys. I'm sorry. I hope you're still there. Just click subscribe under my channel. And then after you click subscribe, there'll be a bell. Click the bell and that will give you notification. That's the best I can do. Oh, I'm glad, Susan. I know we're all learning with this YouTube thing. I'm really new to it. I wish I could be more help. I'm a noob. I'm a noob too. Oh, okay. So let me try to go out again. So if just because I left, I didn't leave you guys in a lurch. Let me go back out then and see if I can show you how to subscribe. Because a lot of people don't know about the bell, and that's how you get notification. Oh, I know what I need to go up to YouTube. Okay, so here's like the whole of YouTube. And I'm going to go to this Moss Family TV. They're a young family, super cute. They're in Georgia and they have really thick Georgia accents. I've only just started watching them. But anyway, over on the upper right, you can see subscribe is red. That means you have not subscribed to their channel. So if you click subscribe and then you see a bell, you click that bell and you'll get a dialog box that says notifications and you say send me all notifications. So you click that and then say save and then you get notification. Anytime they post a new video, I'll get a notification in my email. And that's how that works. So if you want to get notification of when I post new videos, you need to subscribe and click the bell. And as far as live streaming, I believe that works the same way. If I go live, oh, it looks like oh, there I am. Okay. If I go live, then I believe you will get an email, or you'll get pinged if you're in YouTube showing that I'm live. You'll see a red icon next to the video by my name, and that will be the indicator that I'm live. So that's how you would do it. And then if you belong to my Facebook page, I'll post reminders there too, and then the event will be there as well. I don't know if that's going to help or not. Or you can just, you know, plan it if it works for your schedule. I'm thinking Sunday nights from 7 to 8. Okay. Let me know if you guys want to do something different during these, but I'm thinking 15 minutes of chat and then 3 games with commentary. And someday, soon, I want to try to figure out how to let somebody else play and then I shadow. I'll have to figure out how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I want to thank you all for coming and thank you for your patience. I am new at this, so I really appreciate it. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click subscribe and then click the bell so you get notification for when I post new videos or for when I go live. I'll see you. Or let me do my usual sign off, okay? Between now and the next live stream, may all your picks be keepers. Good night, everybody. Oh, thanks, Peg. All right. Good night, everybody. I got to figure out how to stop. You're welcome, Janice. Thank you for coming, everyone. Good night. And for the replay, y'all keep watching till I figure out how to close this thing. I don't know how to stop it. I'll be streaming all night because I don't know how to stop. Let me see here. Bye. Bye, Nancy. Bye, everybody. Bye, Carol. Thanks, everybody. It was fun. And for those who didn't chat, I can't call you by name. Oh, there's Joanne. I don't know if you're still on. Thank you for coming. We'll see y'all next time. 2 weeks from now, every other Sunday for American Style, okay? Good night.